Welcome to MLB The Show.
MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's Game 1 of the American League Division Series between the Chicago White Sox and the Houston Astros. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Dan.
Hey, Matt, Lance McCullers might have the best right-handed breaking ball in the game of baseball. Has the kind of hard slider that he could throw 4 or 5 times in a row and still get swings and misses. Good fastball, too. 93 to 95 miles an hour. Wipeout, and I mean wipeout breaking ball. His changeup has gotten better every year. If he's throwing strikes early, he's a nightmare on hitters.
Tim Anderson stands in as he looks at a cold strike. Wind up and the 0-1. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
Tucker moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. First pitch of the AB now. Ball. And just a Chamber of Commerce afternoon for baseball. 82 degrees here at first pitch. The 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
And overall, he's been a fair umpire.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Myers is there, 2 gone. Next up, Jose Abreu. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And the pitch.
1-0.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Two out, nobody on. A ball and a strike now to Jose Abreu.
Hey, from a pitcher's standpoint, sometimes the greatest pitch is the slider that backs up. He got away with that one, but he wants that thing to bury down the way.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And foul. Now the payoff pitch home. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to... And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the stretch.
No, that missed. That's the ball. All right. 1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 home. This one's blooped out toward right center field. In there, a base hit. Will hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Batting first, the third baseman, Alex Bregman.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Altuve over at second. Brantley at first with no outs. That evens it up 1-1. From the stretch.
Hit run. 1-2.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Batting fourth,
That'll bring up Yordan Alvarez.
Alvarez.
Lynn comes set. Here comes the pitch.
Hee-haw.
Awesome execution right there.
0-1.
Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
And this will be fouled away. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. In the dirt. Goes to third with it. And oh, the offline throw as this takes off down the line in left field. And a disastrous time to uncork the wild pitch as the go-ahead run scores from third. Lays off 2-2 now.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, got to feel like it's a win for the offense.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
So here's Yuli Gurriel. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field.
Engel is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Astros forced to settle for only the 1 run. On to the second inning now from Minute Maid Park. The Astros lead it 1-0. Leading off the inning, it'll be Yasmani Grandal as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up. First pitch on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Count it full.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Bouncer to the left side. On the first, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, Luis Robert.
Now one down with the bases empty, and in to bat next is Luis Robert. First pitch on its way.
Nope, that's in. Nope. Ball.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Bases are empty, one man out. And he watches this one in there for a high strike.
Hey, you could tell right there the hitter was almost fooled by that pitch, expecting the nasty slider to break down and away, and had hung in the middle of the plate. Too late for him to pull the trigger.
And there's out number 2.
Batting fifth,
And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at the big picture here. There you see the participants in this year's playoffs. Now at the plate is Eloy Jimenez. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch on the way. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Now the 2-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. Gavin Sheets would be next. The 3-1. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Another full count pitch home. In the air out toward right field. Tucker waits on it. And he makes the catch to retire the side. Down in order go the White Sox. It remains 1-0. Last half of the second set to go, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Carlos Correa.
First pitch of the AB now. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And he stays alive here as he gets a piece of this, and in turn he gets a piece of the catcher behind the plate. Lynn has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest, because he tends to eat up innings all by himself.
Matt, every team is looking for a guy like this. In a day and age where we're going to the bullpens more early and more often, you need at least 1 or 2 guys into the rotation that have the chance to get you into the 7th or 8th inning, and he's definitely one of those guys.
Hard ground ball to third, and just past his outstretched glove into left, the base hit.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. Doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0, he's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just had a knack, Dero, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Into the box now, Kyle Tucker, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. The 1-0 home.
That's the ball down.
Correa aboard here at first with nobody out. Correa breaking for second. Lifted down the line in left.
Jimenez is in pursuit.
And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Batting it, the center fielder.
Next to dig in, Jake Myers. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. From the stretch.
That's the ball. One ball, no strike.
The 1-0.
That missed. That's the ball.
So that's 2 pitches in a row above the belt. As a hitter, that's what you're looking for, especially when it's a day game and the ball is carrying. That just wasn't a good enough pitch to hit.
And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Two and two.
2-2.
Runner at first here, one man out. And he got him.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
At the plate now, Martin Maldonado.
That's the ball.
As he'll take a look at ball one. And he fouls this one off. Swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. One left for Houston. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0. Stepping up is Gavin Sheets. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
And now a pitch on the way.
Yeehaw!
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Into the windup and the pitch. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Ready with another 2-2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And it's fouled away. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
Standing in now, Adam Engel.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And there's ball 2 now.
Strike.
Now the 2-1 pitch. It is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Another 2-2 offering. Full count. 3-2. Leury Garcia will be next. The White Sox are still looking to break into the hit column here. Good battle. Count remains full. He'll try it again. 3-2. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Stepping in now, Leury Garcia, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Trying to avoid becoming the third strikeout victim of the inning here. Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1. Now a sinker's low off the outside corner. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1. Grounded to short. Reined in. Onto the first baseman, Gurriel, and that will end the inning. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in Jose Altuve.
The second baseman, Jose Altuve.
And now the first pitch, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
The 2-0 on the way is looked at for the first strike. Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Pops this one up, and this is going to be a foul ball. Payoff pitch one more time. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Here's Michael Brantley. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Runners off for second, fouled away. Hoping to send him packing, pitch on its way. Popped up. Moncada over to his right. He's got it, one will be Alex Bregman. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Pitch out, nothing doing. Two and one after the foul ball there. Then comes set. Here's the delivery. Count even at 2-2. Altuve leads off first with 1 away. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. Now a throw over to first, and the runner back in standing. The 2-2 one more time, and he fouls this one off. Just hung in there on that one.
7 foul balls in a row. Okay, come on now. This is getting a little ridiculous. Don't be shocked if the pitcher throws the rosin bag at this one.
Just off the end of the bat, it's a foul ball, and he'll stick around. And it's fouled away.
You take the mound every half inning as a pitcher, hoping to get out of the inning in 9 or fewer pitches. This guy at the plate's fouled 9 balls off. This at-bat is epic.
3-2 now. Runners on first with 1 down. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Again, another foul ball. The next 3-2. And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. The second for 1. Back to first, but he heard the footsteps that time, and the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got the force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
Into the box, Yordan Alvarez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready with the 1-0. Swing and a miss. Little too anxious there. 1-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Yanked hard, but foul to the right. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Misses. Ball 2.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
A little bouncer. Here's another 2-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today. Astros leave 1, but they lead it 1-0. And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
And the pitch. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. And now, Yoan Moncada as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
Yeah, this is his power side, Matty. Definitely quite a bit more pop in his bat swinging left-handed.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. 2 balls and no strikes to count to Yoan Moncada. The 2-0. Is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
2-1.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he looks at a sinker for a called third strike, and now there are 2 gone.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Jose Abreu is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the White Sox. They trail this one 1-0. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. Bottom of the inning now, and digging into bat next, the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. Now here's the first offering. And this is low, ball 1. Grounded down the third baseline. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. And here's that one again with Show Track. Great reactions to knock it down with the sliding stop, and almost just as impressive was the throw all the way across to beat the runner. Any way you look at it, a fantastic play. So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa. Now a ball lined hard toward right center. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
In now, Kyle Tucker. Line toward the gap in left center. Jimenez has got it, and the side is retired. So a 4-pitch inning as the Astros are retired, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Well, Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the White Sox offense with their manager in between innings. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Thank you, Heidi. Here's the first pitch. Hit softly down the line at first. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Now to the plate, here is Luis Robert. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. No runs, no hits, 1 error thus far for the White Sox. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
2-1's the count.
Shot towards second. And the White Sox have their first hit of the game.
Outside of home runs, nothing fires me up more than watching a good baseball player drive the ball at the opposite field. Talking about hitting the inside half of the baseball, that's exactly what happened right there. And when we say inside half of the baseball, imagine the ball coming to a complete stop halfway between home plate and the pitcher's mound, and then cutting that baseball in half and highlighting the inside half. That's where you're trying to take the knob of your bat or the hands to that spot and carve the inside half of the baseball with power.
Here it comes, 1-0.
2-0's the count.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
Now a move over to first, and a dive, but he's back in. Now the 2-0 home. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Robert stands at first with 1 out. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
This is only their second base runner of the game after that earlier hit. Tough to score when you don't have anyone on.
Sheets. A base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
That's the ball. That's inside.
The 1-0 delivery. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
2-1 the count to the White Sox first baseman.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
And the pitch on 2-1.
3 balls,
He's fallen
1 strike.
behind now, 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Full count still. Another payoff pitch. And now a ball hit pretty well down that right field line. This has some carry to it, and it is gone. Home run. Three-run home run down the line in right, and it gives the White Sox a 3-1 lead. Certainly a tape measure shot there as we take a look at it with our show track technology. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity, so it comes as no surprise that it carried as far as it did. To the plate now, Adam Engel. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
1-1.
1-2 as he chases the slider.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Into the box now, Leury Garcia. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The windup and the 0-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. He's under it, and that ends the inning. At the plate now is Jake Myers. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Here's the pitch. Fouled away. Now the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And they'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit right. That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
At the plate, Maldonado. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time, every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Fouled off. Lynn looks in. Here's the 0-2. And he fouls this one off. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away. So 2 are gone for the Astros in the 5th. And striding in, the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. First offering on its way.
Wouldn't mind a pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against them.
1 run, 2 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter.
1-1.
Chopper foul. The 1-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Astros. Score holds. It's 3-1. All set for the start of the inning. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Tim Anderson. First pitch of the AB now.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the break. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Here comes the 0-1. Line shot to first, and there's 1 away. Next, it'll be Yoan Moncada. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Right side, but it's well foul. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
1 strike.
Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
2-1.
Bounce it to the left side. Throw on the first will get him. Scored at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. So here's Jose Abreu, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Now here it comes.
1-0.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Now the 1-0. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
Now a ball lined to the left side. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Popped up. Maldonado moving to his left, and that will end the inning. 1-2-3 go the White Sox as the lead remains 3-1. So now to the plate, Michael Brantley. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Yeah, and it's usually demoralizing, Matty, when the top of the order, so-called best hitters, are shut down. But you know what? We can't expect them to carry us every single day. Somebody in the southern part of this order has got to step up and get this offense rolling.
First pitch on its way. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
2-0 to right-hander to throw. Outside, 3-0 now.
Got through the fifth all right, but it looks like he's a little off kilter here to start the sixth.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the sixth.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And that'll bring up the LSU product, Alex Bregman. Set, here it comes. That just misses off the inside for ball 1.
He's certainly searching out there on the mound. 5 straight balls in a row. You have to take a strike as a hitter right here.
1-0 count. Here it is. That's inside. 2-0.
Well, that's 6 straight balls here to begin the inning, so I think it's a good time to head to the mound to try to slow him down a little bit. A lot of times when guys aren't throwing strikes, they're rushing through their delivery.
Count. The pitch is taken. Strike 1. On the ground is short. This could be 2.
Anderson picks it up.
On to first, and they get them both.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Yordan Alvarez. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a
Stepping in once again is Kyle Tucker. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
No, you're only down 1 right here, but the exploding stuff that's coming out of the back end of a lot of teams' bullpens. I mean, just north of 95 plus. Stuff diving all over the plate. It's gotten a lot tougher to scratch across runs against these teams' bullpens.
Struck him out. First delivery to him. And he popped him up. Garcia ranging into the outfield. He gets there, and that's the second out. Aledmus Diaz will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. After a 2 away, he'll swing and miss at a first pitch fastball for strike one. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
Okay, if you're in this lineup right here.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score.
Our final line.